What if I'm outgrowing everyone around me, but I don't feel ready to be alone? First of all, let me say this. I get it. I am going to say some things in this video, and I don't want you to feel like I'm disregarding your feelings, because your feelings are real. I understand them. I've experienced them. But I'm also going to be straight with you. Why do you need to feel ready? And what do you expect that readiness will even feel like? I think what you're actually saying is, I'm not comfortable being alone. And that's fair. But also, the only way to get comfortable with being alone is actually doing it. I'm not going to lie to you. When you go through this path and you start changing and growing up and superseding your environment, you're going to experience some loneliness, okay? I'm not even going to lie to you about that. There's no reason to assume that loneliness is a permanent position. You have to reframe your idea about loneliness, because if you assume that it's going to be terrible, if you assume that it's permanent, then you won't be able to see the opportunity that comes with solitude. Like, being an entrepreneur is the most intense self-development project that you will ever undergo. You cannot convince me otherwise. And I ended up spending a lot of time alone. One, because I was working on my business. Two, because I was making financial sacrifices and I didn't have the resources to spend time with people the way that I used to. But also, what was important to me changed. My values changed. And having that time to myself to think about who I am and what I feel and who I want to become and the future that I'm trying to build is how I actually developed a real connection to myself and a real relationship with myself. And let me say this, I didn't think I was going to talk about this, but I look forward to, as a species, when we start understanding energy more, and we start understanding that while I might be a flesh and blood person that you are looking at, what you can't see in this room is the atmosphere of my nervous system. And being around other people, you are always experiencing the energy that they are emitted. And the more sensitive you are, the more pattern recognition you have, the more you are always picking up on other people's signals at all times. It's difficult for you to determine the difference between yourself and other people. But when you spend time alone, you get to develop your perception to where you can actually feel your own energy. You actually become attuned to your own internal world. If you think that being alone is going to be this horrible experience that you can't survive, then you won't be able to find that gift.